Anunnaki Genesis by Gerald. Act 2, Scene 20. On board Enki's aircraft en route to Shimti Temple, South Africa. Enki and Ninmah are shown departing the Anunnaki Council heated meeting, discussing and debating the effectiveness of tools versus biological workers, and the impact effect it might have if galactic slavery laws are broken. Enki. Dear sister, the issue concerning the means with which to accomplish our tasks, including tools versus a replacement primitive biological worker, satisfies our self-serving mission but has both positive and negative effects. Ninmah. As you know, O far-sighted one, enslaving another for our own gain is wrong and against galactic law. Enki. I have been given the intelligence from the Creator of all to modify genetic code, for good or ill at my choosing. As for slavery, I do agree that it is wrong. To use another against their free will choice, which brings up the issue of awareness and consciousness as it relates to this concept of a hierarchical relationship. Suppose the worker were to be given a consciousness that serves our purposes, while at the same time nurturing their inner spirit derived from our common source, the Creator of all. Suppose further that the genetic code were designed with a temporal component that allowed a sequence to progressive advances in consciousness, such that the primitive worker is provided a path to ascend to the highest state of their genetic archetype, a form of built-in spiritual latent DNA trigger circuits that have various energetic, chemical, and broadcast symbolic logos as triggers prevalent here on the earth. In this sense, we pay back the primitive workers for their physical sacrifices for eventual consciousness freedom. Call it a jumpstart program, if you will. Ninmah. I understand your complex genius mind, brother. Is this a way for you to subversively establish the civilization you have long dreamed of, one modeled like that of our ancestors pursued before the Dark Brothers perverted our ancient, lost, or forgotten sacred ways? Enki. Knowingly or unknowingly, you have answered your own question, dear sister. Let me explain further my views on temporary enslavement, as it will certainly be deemed. You cannot compare the inequity and barbaric mindset of enslaving cultures and religions to what we are doing and manifest here with our civilizing protecting mission to Earth. That is why it is confusing to you. It is simply universal order, nothing more. Everything is both guider and to something and guided by something, subordinate to something and superior to something. There is always someone better than you and lesser than you, including with me. This is how the universe runs, how all things link via their polarity. It is just polarity, not superiority or inferiority. Each individual's duty is to find what they are attracted to, supposed to surrender to, and be subordinate to. That's what each of us are personally responsible for, not getting someone to be subordinate to us. Then, once we find our proper place, our proper subordination in the great scheme of things, then whatever is meant to do that with us in the infinite link of the universe will do it, of its own accord. I am subordinate, unfortunately, only to the universal spirit, the Creator of all.